Hello and welcome to another episode of Mothership Gear. I'm back with my friend Loren from Loren's Emporium. And today we have a Texosound amp model Tex Bernie.
Yes, mouthful right there.
And it's not to be confused with a Tex. That's a totally different product, different era, everything. This is a new amplifier that you bought recently.
I forget where I heard this amp from. It was maybe like Premier Guitar, like they're doing a rig rundown, and someone had this amp and it was just like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll go to their website. And I listened to their like sound clips of different gain levels. I was blown away. I was like, this is the best sounding new amp money can buy. And I put my name on the wait list. So this one was made for me. In the chassis on the inside, it says Loren James number.
No way.
Whatever amp it is, which is pretty cool. I'm not one to buy new amps. You know, when you're buying and selling guitars, amps, and pedals all the time, there's enough stuff that's coming through.
Right.
Yeah, in 2023, I was like, this is too good to pass up. It does like this cool thing like a fuzz pedal would do where it like overdrives the low end.
Oh,
So
cool.
It's still like crystal clear, but really fat. This is a TK Smith Charlie Christian neck pickup, which is like super bassy. But you can get like this cool crunchy bridge sound for.
I mean, what did they make this out of? Like, I love the front screen. Like, what kind of material is that?
It looks like a basket weave and kind of this like 50s style.
Wait, don't say the color. Me and Mo always argue about color. I'm going to say I get a bluish gray tone from it. Mo, what do you get from it?
I mean, I do get a bluish gray.
Okay, so we agree.
It's not green. It's not green.
It's bluish, greenish gray. I don't know.
So it's a beautiful amp regardless. What kind of knobs and tone options do you have on that?
There's a couple different things you can pick from when he's making them. I wanted to go simple. There's a tone knob and then a master volume and a preamp volume. You know, I was thinking for like studio work or something recording, I wanted to crank it without getting it too loud, kind of like how it is now. But you could order it just tone and volume and just go straight through. Or I think you can get tremolo as well on it. From what I remember, it's modeled after like those old Filmosound projectors. People would get these projectors and they're like, oh, we could make a guitar amp out of this.
Oh, that's sick.
But it was just this huge rat nest of just parts put in there with no rhyme or reason. Because they're like, well, it's just an amp for a film projector. Who cares?
Right.
But they made this amp like really nicely laid out and very thoughtful with all the parts, but to be similar to, I think, a Filmosound, where it has that cool low end, fuzzy, crunchy sound, but with a low noise floor because they're meticulous in all the parts. I have the tone set about to like 1 or 2 o'clock. I have the gain all the way up.
Oh, cool.
But when you're playing light, you can still get a little gain. Maybe if we go noon and noon. Kind of nice, chimey, but still has some grit. Lots of low end for a 12-inch speaker.
If someone saw this and was like, I want to buy one of those right now, what do they do? How do you get one?
Yeah, every once in a while, in a blue moon, I'll see one on Reverb used, and they retain their value. It's almost exactly what I paid for it new. Like, there's no big dip in price because they're so great and they're worth every penny. There's a distributor in, I think, New York, because it's a Canada made amp, so it just goes over the river.
Nice.
The border from Canada to, I think, like,
it takes the boat that we
it's
all
like
see.
Toronto to Buffalo. I think Buffalo's the closest one. I could be wrong. Never been. But just goes across. There's a distributor you can buy from, or you can go direct. I bought mine direct and just emailed them. I think it was like 6 to 8 months 50% deposit.
Nice.
But this is what the pros are using. You know, you'll go see this sweet band. I think Nels Cline from Wilco used one for a bit.
Okay, cool.
And I love his guitar work.
Yeah.
There's been other like Americana type bands and players and studio guys that have used this because it gets a really unique sound that you can't really get with pedals or a Fender amp. It's its own entity.
Well, thanks for bringing it by. If you guys like this episode, we've done multiple amps now, right? We've done an Ampex, or not an Ampex, an Ampeg. We've done a PV. We've done a brown face
Fender,
and
then a Fender Champ.
Fender Champ, yeah. So we're building a little collection here for you to check out. And if people want to find you and buy gear from you, where should they do so?
Everywhere online at Loren's Emporium.
There you go. You guys will get it. Subscribe, comment, and we'll have plenty more for you to check out. So thanks for watching Mothership Gear, and we will see you guys next time. Later. Bye.